What's up? What's good? What's back? Kirk was really good news. Your man Theo Butler. Welcome to another exciting episode. But I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the Robin. Y'all go ahead and clap that damn thing on up. Yeah. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. And yes, we are trying to grow. So subscribe. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just subscribe. Membership is absolutely free. Subscribe. We're going to be dropping some membership-only stuff, and you ain't paying for it. You just member-exclusive stuff. So subscribe. If you don't mind, subscribe. Yeah, today, you see what we got going on, though. NYX. You see what NYX. And you see what I got, right? It was the last page for me. It really was. We're going to jump off into this thing. Before we get we got to take care of the creative team, right? So we got Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly as the writers, and we got Francesco Mortorino as the artist. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. Yeah, CB. I'm here, dog. I'm here. So we open it up. It's NYX. It's a brand new title. It's something taking place after the Krakoan age. And our key characters are going to be Miss Marvel, Wolverine, Prodigy, Anole. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that. Anole? Okay. And Sophie Cuckoo. Cuckoo. I don't know. Name just sounds crazy. But anyway, we got this. I'm picking it up because Prodigy is in it. Yes, I like Prodigy. I like his characteristics. I'll probably do a video later on this week, giving us some in-depth behind on Prodigy and everything like that. But that's why I'm rocking with it. So we open this puppy up and we get this page. If I'm not mistaken, that's Empath. I recognize him. That looked like that could be Sophie Cuckoo right there. This look like this could be Ananoli right here. Caliban. Okay. We got the X. I don't know what this is going on around here. And then that looked like Laura, X23. That looked like that could be a picture of Prodigy in the background right there as far as like graffiti. And then, yeah, that looks like Kamala Khan doing her thing right there. So that's what we got on that page. We flipped this puppy on open and down. Kamala is in beginning. Where is she going? She is on her way to school. She's late for school or trying to get to school on time. So she's using her embiggening powers going across town. And we find out that the class that she's attending is being taught by a former X-Man. You can take a guess as to who that's going to be based on the roster that's in this book. But we see her. She's on the phone talking to Bruno and everything like that. She gets off the phone, bumps into somebody, and it's none other than Sophie Cuckoo. You remember she used to date the dude. What the dude name was? It wasn't Young Cable. I don't think it was Young Cable. Kid Omega. So her and Kamala bump into each other. And it turns out they're going to the same class. Now, X-Men fans will have to give me something in regards to the development of Sophie Cuckoo. All I know was, by and large, is they the clones of the White Queen, something like that there yonder. And then we got them in the age of Krakoa, and we got to see Sophie like step out the shadow of the other sisters and everything like that. Speaking of which, I got to get me another Cuckoo action figure, make it do what it do. But yeah, so her and Kamala are going to the same class. Now, will you please walk me to mutant class so I don't look like the friendliest loser I clearly am? Yep, and the name of this class is called Examinations of Post-Krakoan Diaspora, which is interesting considering Sophie lived through. And who's teaching the class? It's Prodigy. Why wouldn't Prodigy be teaching the class? Prodigy. David Aline. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. But he's teaching the class. And he starts off on his diatribe and basically how the mutants were protecting their oppressors It's not an argument. It's not a debate. That's a fact. They were doing in colorful uniforms, doing it and everything like that. Then Sophie busts in. She like, oh, you couldn't wait to start talking, huh? And she uses, you know how we say in our culture, the body ain't even got, body ain't even got cold yet. Well, yeah. Sophie jumped right in it. Right the gravestone before the body's cold. I guess that ain't just in our culture. Yeah. David lets her know, hey. Don't get beside yourself now. Don't get beside. This gonna be something that they gonna go back because Sophie like doing stuff like this. So this is gonna be what it's gonna be. But David is doing pretty good for himself. You see what Sophie say? Many academic qualifications. Let me see what he got here. Youngest professor in the history of the school, tenure track even. Like, damn. She accuses David of taking the side of the oppressor now because he's benefiting from. Anyway, so Sophie and Camala, they going out later on. Kamala's like, I don't normally do stuff like this. Sophie like, listen, you need to come on out, let your hair down, be where you can be you. Don't nobody know about who you are at home. They don't know you're a mutant. No. They don't know about you being Miss Marvel. Yeah, that's up. Anyway, come hang out with me. Lower East Side, 8 o'clock p.m. They go to the club. Reminds me of back in the days when I was a kid. We could get into the club back then. I don't think you can do that now. Sophie uses her powers to persuade the bouncer to let them in. They go in, and we see Alana at the bar, making it do what it gonna do. Sophie, Camala pull up. Next thing you know, these other folks pull up. Accuse Alana of being a mutant terrorist. Grab Buddy by his arm. Now, I don't know why. You know what? I don't know what his mutant powers are. He ain't use them. He ain't use them. But I'm trying to understand. Folks, I don't know what y'all think y'all get just running up on folks. And y'all gonna get enough of that. Anyway, Camala does the thing with her face. That's great artwork, by the way. I like that. I do. I like that. That was her way of disguising herself. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna come back on over here. Francesco. I like that. I like that. I really do. They make it do what it do. It's time to throw some hands. Camala is throwing hands. Sophie is confusing folks. Camala in her berserker rage. I'm being petty. She hit the bartender. He said no one punches him. Now I got a question because he looked pissed. He threw him out. He threw them out. Or at least he threw her out, Camala out. And he says no mutants. Now my question is because he straightened up like it ain't nothing. Is the bartender? Is the bartender super? You understand why I'm asking that, right? Am I tripping? Okay, never mind. We come back to the story. Sophie is remorseful that things have gotten out of hand. She like, hey, you still hanging? Come on, like, no. I got some stuff I got to do. I can't kick it with you no more. I got to go do what I got to go do. And doing what she does is being Miss Marvel. And Sophie finally gets why Camala has a secret identity. Anyway, back to the stuff that took place at the club. Camala got a cell phone. And she like, okay, let me call somebody that should know some stuff. Prodigy. She calls Prodigy. And Prodigy is in the midst of having dinner with Amir. Not Amir. I take that back. That's not his name. He is in the process of having dinner with David. I like this. Theo, why do you like it? Well, Prodigy is a gay man. Right? Right. So we get that here. Right? Right. We're going to move on with the story. You know he gay. Some people going to be in their feelings about this. No. If we can find out about everybody else's personal lifestyle and it not take away from the story, and the writer do a great job in blending it in, we shouldn't have a problem with this here. The writer did a great job of blending it in. In essence, Camala needs Prodigy's help, David's help, in figuring out how to access the cell phone, but she's able to access it without his assistance. So, but the phone get effed up. The phone get effed up by Laura X23. We might as well call her Logan in this issue because she acting very Logan-ish. Now, to me, I'm going all the way back to, okay, Laura then came a long way. We got some great character development over there in the Age of Krakoa. We saw her and Sync over there in the relationship and everything like that. We understood that Laura stayed back, so this was a new Laura. Still supposed to be a Laura with some character development, though. Still supposed to be. It is. No. Please do not make her a female version of Logan. I get it. Her name is Wolverine, but damn, you had her act like Logan right now. Because what she doing? The protector role. Can't nobody else get involved. And she ain't thinking. That's Logan. Initially. She ain't thinking. Messed up evidence and everything like that. Tell Camala she ain't. How long has Camala been a superhero now? And Lord, you ain't ready. Sound like something Logan would have said. You ain't ready. You too nice for this. You ain't mean for this. You can't get dirty enough for this. I could be wrong, but this ain't even the lore that we got from the Krakoan Age. And I ain't talking about the first one. No, I'm talking about the second one. This ain't her. This ain't her. Anyway, she tells Camala, get ready or get deleted. So Camala is looking. The phone is effed up. She hears an explosion. She sees it. She goes to investigate. She saves some folks. In the midst of her saving some folks, she come across who started it. It's this character named the Krakoan. And this dude looked like a cross between Magneto, Cyclops, and Professor Xavier. I'm saying that because it's clearly a red and gray version of Cyclops' black and blue costume design. That's Eric's cape. Man, that looked like a version of the Cerebro helmet. So yeah, she like, are you kidding me? It's a mutant. More than you'll ever be. You see why I said that? Why he said that? More than you'll ever be. Because we know Camala wasn't a human. Right. Buddy throws a train at her. Camala make it do what it do. She deflects it. She catches the train because she uses her embiggening power. She nice with it. She is nice with it. She is nice with it. Gets a finger cut though. You see the little blood and everything like that. Finger does hurt. She saves everybody. And then you get these three dudes right here. Well, one dude looking real suspicious. We're streaming live. Do you have any comment about how citizens can better confront the mutant menace? Any words of wisdom to any gene freaks who might step out of line? The general world does not know that she's a mutant. Still think she's an inhuman. I never understood the difference between the two. Anyway, she makes it up. She link up with Sophie. Tell her thank you for bringing the Band-Aid. Sophie like, hey, you better be glad I had them. Why didn't she use her healing powers? Because if she uses her healing powers, it takes away from her embiggening power. I need y'all to get a handle on her abilities. Like I need y'all to get, because it's too much for just get a fix on that. Anyway, Sophie apologizes for what happened earlier in the evening. They best friends, they best buddies. That's a strange combination. It's gonna lead to some great character development. I believe that. Camala makes it home. I'm thinking this is Uncle Emir. He's up eating. He tells her to be careful. He's like, hey, be careful. Ever since that island went down, you can walk past somebody with the abilities of an atom bomb, so be careful. Okay, understood. No problem. We move off to look like this huge building, skyscraper, if you will. Ding. Somebody gets off the elevator. The character Camala was just fighting. He walking in, sat down the helmet. It looked like a martini. I don't know if it's stirred or shaken. Then he grabs it, starts smiling. Then we get to the last page. Damn. That's Hellion. That was empath that we saw earlier. And these are the Stepford Cuckoos. I don't even know what to do with this. Because this gave me New Mutants vibes all of them. Like, well, damn. I got Hellion, Empath, and the Stepford Cuckoos. 4 of them. It was the last page for me. Like, I gotta come back issue 2. I got to. I got to come back. I gotta come back issue 2. I ain't even got no choice. Like, I didn't even know y'all was gonna do it like that. Like, and mind you, like I said, I was only checking for this for Prodigy. I was. I liked it though. So let me see if I got this here. We got the Truth Seekers. Of course, that's the group that don't like mutants. They gonna go out of their way. Friends of Humanity. That's what that is. This is the younger version of Friend. Anyway, so we got that going on. We got Camala and Sophie. Would not have picked them to be besties, but that's not a bad story. So we got them going on. We did not find that much out about Anoli. He's a bartender. Okay. Don't know what his power set is. I'm gonna have to probably look that up, but it is what it is. All right. I'm being honest. I don't like Laura. I like Laura, but I don't like what we know. She sounds too much like Wolverine. And she's been around too much to be sounding like a female version of Logan. So I'm hoping we get better character development with her. That said, I'm here for what's going down with Sophie and Camala. I'm absolutely here for that. I checked in to see what was going on with David. Guess he was one of those, black X-Men we felt we could use. Aside from that, that last page got me. So I'll be tuning in. Listen, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what your comments are in the comment section. Definitely subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, in between time. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.